All right. Playdemic cracks me up. So this Frosty Peaks tournament making the cut. Qualifying in Frosty Peaks. Qualifying for the Frosty Peaks tournament is almost over. We've taken a look at what you need to get through to the opening round. So here are the scores from the second qualifying round. So in the second qualifying round, they've got difficulty tier Rookie, Pro, Expert, Master, -10, -10, -11, -13. Now, I can't speak to Pro, Expert, and Masters, but just from what I've talked to friends, I mean, I've got a buddy that shot a -15 in Masters, and seen these kind of scores going up, probably bigger up here in Expert. Sometimes you can do stuff in Expert that you can't get done in Rookie. Rookie sometimes can get the same stuff done as Expert if the conditions are right, but in Pro sometimes you really can't. You can't achieve some of that stuff. A lot of times Expert's a beast all of its own. But talking just about Rookie, in my Tuesday qualifying round, there was a -16. There was a -16. There was a -15. -15. -15. -14 down to 11th, and they tied, so there was actually 11 people that made it in. You had to shoot a -14 or better to make the round. So thinking in order to drop that down, I'm curious if anybody wants to put in any comments on this video. Like what were the qualifying rounds in your Rookie division to get in? What were the qualifying? What did it take to get in Pro? Like what was the cutoff lines when you've seen in the qualifying rounds? Like on Monday, I was gonna shoot. I was on track for a -13. I ended up with a -15, and I didn't want to qualify with less than a -14. And there was 113 that got in on Monday. So on Monday it was -13. And today I haven't really looked, but I have a low level account. And in that low level account, because of how it's done in tournaments, it doesn't have anything bigger than T4 clubs, but just going out and playing in tournaments, I think. Let's go look at its bracket. I was out there just seeing what I could get done. Let's go look at it. Maybe. Let's see what the cutoff points are. So it's -13 right here. So depending on how you come in with that -13, you could actually be out of the gap. No -12s. -12 is the minimum score. So minimum score, you had to shoot better than the minimum score in order to get in just in the qualifying round. So I shot a video at the beginning of the week talking about like what it would take to get into these tournaments. So like minimum score is the base that we start off, but we have to pick up some hole. And we want that base to be, we cannot afford to use one of the shots that we picked up that actually gets us to the next round. We can't afford to use one of those shots to cover one of the minimum shots that we dropped. We can't afford to do that. So we have to play consistent throughout the deal, and we have to play to the clubs that we have. So, trying to give yourself that opportunity on every hole. I went out there and duffed one of them. What I did was I timed out. I ran out of time. I needed like 27 more seconds. I think I needed like about 4. All right. I saw that on there and was thinking that this can't be indicative. I'm just curious, like put your comments in there, whatever level you're playing at, like what the cutoff point was. You can also give what the person at the top was, where they were at. I've seen as high in my qualifying round, the person at the top shot a -18 on Monday, and then yesterday it was -16. 2 of them. Dose. All right. Thanks for watching.